Oh, welcome back to my reviews. I've got a little bit of catching up here to do. Past several months I've picked up a few things, not a lot. Picked up this one last Sunday at the flea market. It's number 61 in the Matchbox series, and it's the Ferret Scout car. Nice little model. One of my favorites in the military line. A few nicks on it, but other than that, it's pretty good shape. That was a Matchbox did a good job on their military models. I just wish they'd done more of them. But it's nice to have some of what they did. On the same day I got the Matchbox model, I picked up this Matchbox Battle King recovery vehicle. It's not the best of shape, but it's pretty decent. Got the double hooks here. Lifting boom. And it's got a press-o-matic, which raises and lowers that boom. When it goes up, it should actually go higher than that, but it's about as high as it goes. See the little yellow tab down there that pushes it up. One of their innovations back in the 70s. Tuck these hooks in here. Better than having them flipping around outside, I guess. Stickers aren't too bad here. A little more worn on this side, but they're all there. This one came out in 1976 into the series and was number K110 recovery vehicle. Well, here's the cab painted. Just got to pick this masking tape off and see how I made out there. There's the grill piece. Didn't turn out too bad. I might have to touch it up a little here. I'm not sure if I'll do that. There's that other little piece there. Masked off pretty good. So that's that. I've got the back transporter part. I've got it primered. And I need a new ramp. But I also need some paint for the transporter. I'll get back to you on that. Thanks. There's the transporter, primered. And there's the base for that. Ready to go. I left the original paint inside. So hopefully I can get that going pretty soon. This one here is M7 in the Major series of Matchbox. And I've just recently got the rear loading ramp as a replacement part, which I waited some time for. When I closed it and opened it originally, it peeled some paint off there, so I'm going to have to touch that up a bit. But it's now completed anyway. That was the main thing. There's a Thames Trader cab. I'm gonna have to finish up on the bottom of that bumper too. Other than that, I didn't realize how small these rear wheels were. You can see by the pictures I ran before this, it was in pretty rough shape. All the parts were there except that rear loading ramp, but it had been repainted a couple of times with, paint brushed on and that, so certainly needed stripping and painting. But I was glad to get this one and add it to my major pack collection. This one was in the series from 1960 to 1966. This one here is a tractor by Jarvan's that I picked up about 3 weeks ago at the flea market. I didn't realize it was Jarvan's till I got home and did some research. The only marking on it is made in England. But I found it and it showed several pictures of it, towing a couple of different items by Jarvan, a disc harrow and some sort of wagon. It's got a simple hook, steering wheel, exhaust. All metal wheels. Similar to the early Dinky toy tractor. Got a nice look to it though. I thought some kid might have had some plasticine or something, but when I looked it up, a lot of the models they showed from original pictures had a blue driver. So I'm thinking he must have been glued on originally, and that's what remains of him. And either broke off or some kid pulled him off. Kind of a blue-gray paint left on those wheels, which I like. It's a nice color. And it's pretty simple, but it's a pretty attractive little model. That's a Jarvan's farm tractor. That would have been from the mid to late 50s, early 60s. Now a couple of other items I picked up recently, and I got these from the military surplus store that I frequent in Victoria. They also sell toys, vintage toys. This is a Dinky hay rake. It's a pretty decent shape. Raise and lower the rake tines. Dinky Toys, made in England, Meccano Limited. Number 27K. Number 27K, that was the early number. It had from 1953 to 1954, and then they changed the numbering system in 54, and it became number 324. So that's a nice one. And the other one I got was a triple gang mower, which is a really neat model. I think this is only the second one I've ever seen. The other one was at some toy show, and it was mint in the box, and they wanted a whole pile of money for it. So I was glad to pick this one up loose, and it's in really, really good shape. But I love the mower action. It's also got another hook at the back to hook another setup if you want. This one was numbered 27J from 1952 to 1954, and then when they changed the system, the numbering system, it became number 323. So from 1954 to 1963, when it was discontinued. There's the Dinky toy name on the wheels. Excellent model. And he had a Land Rover in there. Dinky Toys. Which fits right in with their farm series. This was number 341 and was in their series from 1950 to 1970. One of the longest running models in the Dinky toy range. And I think the trailers, the Dinky toy trailers that this one pulled, ran till 71. So they beat this one by a year or so. See, the tires are fairly aged. Have to look at getting some new ones sometime. What I like about it is the plastic hubs. I've always liked that look, more so than the metal ridged hubs. And the plastic driver sets it off quite nicely. It's not perfect, but it's all original condition and very nice. I like it. It's also a good one for pulling these and it's also a good one for pulling these farm implements. Very nice. And a very nice model. That's number 341, Land Rover by Dinky Toys. I was going to show you that this Jarvan's tractor, you can hook these things up to it and actually look pretty decent. Well, these were a few of the items I picked up recently at the flea market and other places. I've missed a couple of the flea markets recently, so Probably missed a couple of good finds too. But happy with what I've got. So hope you enjoyed these reviews, these toys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.